Good morning, friends. Yeah, in the audiobook of Friendship with God, we have understood that it's not easy to recognize God because God comes in many forms. In fact, the very fact that all these religions have different names for God, and each one assumes the God would appear in different ways. Some would appear as think that they would appear as light, and some would think that like it doesn't have any form or shape like all the Muslims think about Allah. And even in ancient Sanatan Dharma also, some worship God as Nirakara and some as Sakara. That means some with name and form and others without any name and off. In fact, there's the famous prayer of Vishnu, Santakaram Bhujagasenam Padmanabham Gagana Sadrisam. Gagana Sadrisam means Gagana means sky. So he is like sky. So as you cannot see sky and sky doesn't have any shape or form. So in fact Vishnu is all pervading, and he is not visible. In fact, Vishnu Sahasranam says Mahavishnu Paramatma Narayana Devata, Sriman Narayana Devata. Devata means at least though the Devatas or angels don't have bodies, but they have some shape and form. So whenever we think about Vishnu as Narayana, he'll have one form or a shape, like on a picture you see. Picture is not a body, but picture has got a form, and you can see. So similarly, when you worship him on Vishnu form, he doesn't have a what do you call as form. So coming back to the friendship with God, understanding, let's see how the five elements which we see here, the sky, earth, water, fire, all these five elements are actually universe, because it is very clearly mentioned in Puranas and Upanishad. God is universe. The second thing is some of the attributes or some of the given to God are emotions like love and joy. They're also God. So let's see how they're explained in the book.
Of God. A picture containing text, screenshot, font. Description automatically generated. There are 5 elements of God. What we see in the world are just 5 elements. There's sky, water, fire, light, air, earth or matter. There is no 6th element in this universe. If someone says energy, I will say energy and matter are same, and that is the principle of atom bomb. Coming back to 5 elements, these are the basic matter which we see daily. All trees, animals, insects and even human beings are made of these 5 elements, which later formed all the things we see in this world, including mountains, rivers, seas, minerals, etc. However, there are also 5 elements of emotions: joy, love, freedom, knowledge and compassion. They are also God. In fact, our body, physical, is made up of 5 elements, which we think we are. Then our mind, mental body and emotions are made up of 5 emotions, which later manifested into several other emotions. Let us see how all emotions are made or born out of these 5 emotions. For example, sorrow is absence of joy. Greed and selfishness is absence of love. Fear is absence of freedom. Ignorance is absence of knowledge. Cruelty is absence of compassion. Sacrifice is born out of love. Truth is born out of knowledge. Like single cell becomes 2 cells, then 2 become 4, whole universe is born and its matter and emotions fill the world called nature. As God alone existed before creation, Sanatana Dharma says, universe is nothing but God. Thus if we understand God, He is universe and all the matter came from energy. All emotions came from love. Truth is the center of creation, as truth is called Sat in Sanskrit. Irrespective of the fact we believe this fact or not, it helps us to understand God. We all
Here is the example. Without knowing, or we are accepting that universe is God. Some may argue that I don't accept God is universe, but why do we go to a beach? Why do we go to a quiet place? Some people will just sit in the under the sky, lit by the stars, and then they enjoy. What is that we are doing there? We are absorbing the energy of God. That's how we can know that the God is in the universe.
all go to beaches and open places for relaxation, and we all know peace and tranquility is in nature. Why? Because God is in 5 elements. Ancient Indians had this fire worship called yajna, which gave them serenity and peace of mind. Then there is sun worship. Paramatma Vishnu is described she is similar to sky, which is nirguna, without any attributes, nirikara, without shape, swacha, pure, nitya, eternal. Now, to understand God, we will discuss 2 most important aspects of God, which you may call emotions. They are joy and love. In fact, these are Swarupa, form of God, as described by Upanishads.